Make the bass come out. There.
So excited to have you here, folks, for the Brunch Comedy Show! Yes! Thank y'all for coming out. My name is Jacinto. I am your host for tonight. So if you need anything, napkins, if you need like some more chicken wings, come grab me. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. But I am your host. If you need anything, please come grab me. I'm gonna make sure this show is fun. We got comedy, we got music. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited to get y'all on this. So, a little bit about me. My name is Jacinto. I am Mexican as heck. And I was, shout out to woo, that's right, absolutely. Cut him off right away, yes indeed. Folks, just something about me. I was raised by only women. Only women in my house. Are there any women in the house tonight? Any women? Thank you for raising me. I appreciate that. Only women in my house. Nothing but short, feisty Latinas with childbearing hips. That's all I was raised by. So when I would walk through the kitchen as a little kid, it felt like I was like a racquetball, just getting hit by hips. Just walking through, just getting hit every time I would walk through the restaurant. But as I got older, I was able to shit, because they're tiny, they're like this big, right? So I just avoid those hips, and that improved my salsa skills. So I would just walk to the kitchen, just dodging hips. Yeah, absolutely. That's how I roll, and that's how I got to learn. I learned, folks, growing up with nothing but women. It was like living in the estrogen jungle. Like all day long, I was just chopping estrogen like it was weeds with a machete. I'm just, like every room I had to go to was a different adventure. I'd get to run one room, just, they'd be like, you're a boy, you're not allowed to hang out with us. I'm like, oh. Then I go to the other room, you're not allowed to pee in the water. You have to pee on the sides. I'm like, what? I was only allowed to pee on the side because it was too loud. And now as an adult, I still do that, like they programmed me, right? Like I'm by myself, I'm a single man. Why am I still peeing on the side? Like I can branch out. They're not here anymore, you know? Then I go to the other one, like, you can only use 2 squares of toilet paper in the restroom. What? I was only allowed 2 squares of toilet paper my entire life. And I thought this was normal. I didn't know. Until the day I found out women are actually toilet paper hoarders. Yeah, ladies, I'm on to you. So one day, I'm walking by the restroom, I'm like 7, doing 7-year-old stuff. And my sister's like, hey, come in here and talk to me. I'm peeing, come talk to me. Women, I don't know why y'all like to talk to people. Like you want, like when you're in the restroom, you want someone to come talk to you while you're sitting there. Like for some reason, women don't like to be left alone in their thoughts for too long. I'm like, well, what are y'all thinking about? It's amazing. So she's like, come in here and talk to me while I'm peeing. I'm like, you're peeing, I don't want to talk to you. Just say anything. I'm 7. So I'm like, 7-year-old stuff. I'm like, skateboards and bubblegum. Like, I don't know what I'm saying, right? And so I see it, y'all. I see her start to do it. She cups her hand like this, and then she just starts wrapping toilet paper around her hand. And she starts to create like this big like Q-tip on her hand. I'm just like, ah. Like it gets bigger. She goes all the way down her forearm almost. It looks like this giant like beehive of toilet paper on her arm. I'm like, 2 squares. She's like, what is that? So she gets up and I see her and she just goes all the way in, all the way back. And I'm like, oh my God, like how many holes do you have? 7. I thought this was normal. Until the day I told my friends, or at least my friends told me. Because my friend, I'm in the restroom, I'm going number 2, and I told my buddy, hey bro, come in here and talk to me. Come talk to me, bro. And he's like, what? Like, yeah, absolutely. And then he sees me, I start wrapping my hand with the toilet paper, and I go in, he's like, what are you doing? I was raised by women. I'm sorry, I was raised by women. That's how it is. All right, folks, I think you guys are nice and warm now. Yes, nice and toasty. Start clapping right now. You're already clapping for my boy, Enrique Chacon.
Yo, what's up, you filthy savages? How we doing tonight? Give it up for your host. Give it up for Connor and his expired mom. All right, give it up for the camera guys holding it down, dude. That's what's up, man. I am Enrique Chacon. It's lovely being here. I am 26 years old, y'all. Fun fact about me, gay guys hit on me a lot, man. They do. I think it's because I have a very feminine face, man. And it is because I have a very feminine face, y'all. It is. The other day, somebody, a gay guy approached me. He was like, hey, what's your name? And I was like, oh, it's Enrique. And then he said, I want to be Enrique. And I was like, whoa, hold up. I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked, but also flattered as hell, man. Like, you know what? Papi still got it, bro. I looked at him and I was like, look, I'm not gonna give you a blowjob, bro, but call my girl up and let her know that I need to be appreciated, bro. Where are my kings in the audience right now? Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about, man. So yeah, I was in a room full of people kind of like right now, recording a live podcast. My drug dealer was in the audience, dude. My brothers, everybody, right? So I was feeling myself, man. I was feeling myself. And then somebody told me out loud that I looked like the gang leader of a woman's prison. My girlfriend told me that I look like this butch lesbian called Big Boo from Orange is the New Black. Oh, they see the show in that corner. They see the show. But look, I didn't know this show, right? It was 2020 quarantine. I had time. I looked at this picture of Big Boo. She had my hair cut, y'all. She had my shoulders and my birthing hips. And I was still trying to be alpha at the house. You know, it's locked down, there's nowhere to go. So I looked at my girl and I was like, you know what, babe? I know, was such a baddie, dog. I'm out here driving Uber Eats during quarantine, trying to provide for my girl and my dogs. This whole time I should have just been catfishing lesbians, y'all. What, you know how much money I lost, dude? I remember the first time I went into a lesbian bar. By the way, my girlfriend's 6'1", you know? So I opened up the door. This is all I heard, y'all. Because for the first time in my life, I was breaking necks up in here, man. Walking around telling people, hey, my eyes are up here, bro. What you doing? What's up, man? I was feeling myself, you know? Everybody was buying me shots. You telling me this is what it's like to be a hot chick? This is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was drunk halfway through the night just pounding these shots. I looked at my girlfriend halfway through like, you better not act up in here. Because I see like a couple of lesbians who want to play rock, paper, scissors with me, bro, and I am shooting. So yeah, man, during 2020, I found out that I'm 5'7" with heels on. My girlfriend's 6'1", and we look like an alpha lesbian couple, y'all, and it is what it is. But anyways, man, I used to have a life, though, before I became a lesbian, y'all. I did. I used to be a 5th grade art teacher, y'all, so give it up for education. All right, yeah. Hell yeah, man. Besides the jokes, Please, I want you to take this lesson home with you, man. Education is important. Taught me a lot about myself, about growing up. So before you go to bed tonight, please remember to stop caring about these kids. Y'all get that abortion if you have to, dude. Swallow if you must. Don't forget to pull out tonight. Have the Plan B and orange juice ready. If it's chilled, it's just vitamin C. It's all it is. It's all it is, dude. Don't ruin your 4D IMAX experience getting stuck with one of these kids, man. I'm sorry, dude. I was teaching at this super white school called River Oaks Elementary for 2 years, and I had this one sweet little Jewish white kid, man. His name was like Hunter, Tanner, or Connor, y'all. Let's just go with Hunter. Hunter didn't respect me because his allowance was higher than my salary. How am I supposed to teach this kid when he could pay my bills if I asked him to? So yeah, man, yeah, I asked Hunter one day, I was like, Hunter, how much do you really make a week, man? And he said $1,500. And I was like, man, I gotta sell this kid some Adderall, bro. Just to get my studio apartment paid, man. I was like, you know what? You wanna pass these classes, you gotta take these Smarties, bro. So yeah, they fired me for selling drugs to the kids, y'all. So I started teaching at the Hispanic school where they were cool, you know. Try to embrace my roots, right? I saw a couple Chicano kids, and everything was amazing, man. But I had this one student, Carlos. He was 5'11" with a full beard already. Looked like he pulled up at the school in a Honda Accord, right? And all he did during the year was draw big old erect penises on my board. And I don't know how to say this as a man and as a teacher without sounding weird, but he was like the best penis drawer in my school, bro. Like, I was like, look, man, Carlos, that foreskin looks bad realistic, but why can't you bring that work ethic into the classroom, man? I just didn't understand how to inspire him, bro. I didn't, dude, but it was cool, the Latino school. My favorite part was definitely taking my kids to lunch, you know. It made me feel like a leader, you know, taking them out to the classroom. They follow me in a single file line. I asked one of the white ladies that worked there if lunch was her favorite part too. She said yes. She felt like a mama duck, you know, real cute, taking her ducklings in the single file line to the cafeteria. And then I told her that I felt like a coyote smuggling Mexican children into the U.S. Single file line. Stay quiet. And if some of them don't come back, I still get paid, man. Forget these kids, y'all. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, man. But if we have one, you know, love it or whatever. But let's move on, bro. I am originally from El Salvador. Y'all know where that's at? El Salvador. Thank you. To all my confused people, it's not in Mexico, y'all. I gotta remind that to people a lot. I am not Mexican, dude. El Salvador is the smallest country in Central America, and we're real famous for what we call pupusas. Y'all know what that is? Pupusas? Okay, y'all, we got some diversity. I feel like I'm at the DMV right now on Lakewood Church, man. I don't know which one. I don't know which one, bro. And you know, every time, if you're a white person and you know what a pupusa is, it's imagine an organic Hot Pocket. And you can stuff it with whatever you want, bro. Whatever you want, meat, cheese, and vegetables. But every time I tell a white male the word pupusa, they immediately think it's slang for vagina. And it makes me so upset, y'all, because it is slang for vagina, y'all. These white people be knowing already, bro. And let me tell you why a pupusa is kind of like a vagina, because it's a warm pocket, y'all. And sometimes it makes us salivate. And sometimes there's a little cheese, y'all, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh. All it means is that she's a hard worker. That's all it means. Oh, okay, y'all gotta turn on me over some cheese. Look, some of y'all won't eat the black part of a banana, but you're down to do anal on the first date, so don't you get offended. Don't you get offended, bro. It's 2022, bro. Anyways, man, I like bringing my non-Hispanic friends to my house, you know, just to give them the whole Hispanic experience, right? Like, as soon as they open up that door, they smell lots of things. Like, the first thing they might smell is oppression. Because they were putting us in dog cages, bro. Y'all trying to pretend like that didn't happen, bro. The second thing you smell in a Hispanic household, fabuloso. Hey, Hey, y'all know about Fabuloso, bro? Look, if you don't know what Fabuloso is, it's like pine sol, but with a fiesta. That's what Fabuloso is, bro. It's special because only the strong smell of Fabuloso can keep a single motherhood household together, bro. Well, that was my mom. But anyways, we getting too personal, bro. Let's move on. I feel like y'all gotten to know me, you know. I'm a former lesbian, former teacher, right? Also, y'all, I'm an advocate against bullies, man. I hate bullies, y'all. I used to get bullied in the school because I was 5'2", 212. So my nickname was Baby Empanada. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I kind of like my nickname because at least I was delicious, bro. Walking around all thick, you know what I mean? Felt pretty hot, you know? But my dad was like, yo, you gotta stand up to your bullies, you know, you gotta fight them. But I was like, Dad, I'm 5'2", 212 pounds. I don't have the cardio for all that. So I decided to join the B team football team, man. And there I found a couple of other little chubby Hispanic kids. I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I found my tribe, dude. I felt like I found a family. We were naked in the showers, you know, dancing to T-Pain, you know? 2006, we looked like a couple of Samoans learning war dances. We were popping off. And within the week, man, everybody stopped calling me Baby Empanada. But a month later, they started calling me Anteater, y'all. Just because I had a foreskin. And I didn't speak English, right? So I didn't know what an anteater was. So I had to see a picture. And once I saw a picture, I was like, you know what? They're not wrong, bro. My penis really does look like an anteater. It sure does. Now every time I see an ant pop, my nipples get hard, dude. It's ridiculous. Does anybody else have that, dude? It was wild. I think the most messed up thing I ever heard was definitely 10th grade. After a football game, I was trying to lose my virginity, you know, before going off to college. This girl told me she was gonna give me a blowjob, so of course I went to her house. The anteater was out, you know. It was like an episode of Discovery Channel up in here, y'all. And she looked at my anteater and she told me that my penis looked like E.T. in the basket with the blanket on. Just because I had a foreskin and because I was undocumented, I was like, do you even love me? Man, to this day, man, I don't mess with white girls no more, bro. I don't, dude. But if I could talk to the white supremacy in Texas, I just want to let them know that the uncircumcised people in El Salvador are the real skinheads, y'all. Represent. All right, man, I'll leave you with this last one, dude, just because it happened to me recently. Man, the most racist thing that ever happened to me was at Conroe, Texas, y'all. You ever been to Conroe? It's one of those places where the white people are so nice, they don't know they're being racist, right? They call it Southern hospitality, bro. I got invited to this bar called Southern Star Brewery. So I went into the bar, man, and it was cool. White people were buying me drinks all night, but nobody asked me for my name. They just called me Amigo and offered me shots of tequila, and I did want tequila, man, which was the messed up part. Halfway through the night, they started calling me Tres Leches. I was like, bro, how these Conroe natives, small town Texas, know about Tres Leches, dude? I was confused, man. At the end of the night, they started calling me Pitbull Mr. Worldwide, bro. And I was like, you know what? I'll be Pitbull for the day. Dial it, bro. Let's go. Later, I found out if that was a fat joke, dude. Conroe, Texas is horrible, man. But I had this one white dude, sweet white dude. His name was Tanner, right? And Tanner, he was the only one that remembered my name all night, right? And he's put his arm around my shoulder. He had white dude breath, you know, like turkey jerky and vape. And he put his arm around me and he was like, Enrique, is it true what they say whenever you're making love to a Latina? Before I can even say anything, he pushes me aside and does this noise in the middle of the room. And I was so mad at Tanner, bro, but he Mexican screamed so well, I was like, damn, Tanner, look. I don't know, if a Latina made that noise, either she found the pathway to citizenship, or you put her in the wrong hole, big dog. I don't know what else it could be, man, but anyways, dude, that's been my time. I appreciate y'all so much. Give it up for your host, Jacinto.
Oh my God, make some noise for Enrique Chacon. Dog, I'm gonna change your name in my phone to Anteater. That is awesome. Oh my God. Can't wait for that to call me. It's gonna be awesome. All right, y'all, we're gonna keep this show rolling. Is everybody fed? Is everybody drinking? Everybody feeling all right? Make some noise if you're feeling all right. Yeah, we're gonna keep it going, folks. I want you to start clapping, and you don't stop clapping until he grabs the microphone. Make some noise for my boy, Aaron Michael.
Hi. I see some beautiful ladies. Hi, beautiful ladies. Where are my straight guys at? Good. My name is Aaron Michaels. I am 30 years young. I'm a Leo. I'm easy to murder, and I'm looking for love. A little bit more about me. My dad is German. My mom is Mexican. So that makes me Germex, right? It's pretty good. You know, that joke kills 99.9% of the time. Comedy, that's good statistics. Gotta start with what works. I am Mexican. I have a big Mexican family and I love them to death. But y'all, they gotta stop having those kids. It's like one more Mexican and this barbecue's gonna become a flea market. You know what I'm saying? I worked in a flea market for a really long time with my grandparents. We sold Spanish cassettes and tools. Spanish cassettes and tools, okay? This was like 4 years ago. But it was in Pasadena, Texas, so it sold like hotcakes, you guys. Pasadena. If y'all know anything about Pasadena, Texas, it's known for its terrible smell of those big rats. Huge rats. Big, disgusting rats. One time in a flea market, we put up glue traps, and all we did was give them a bikini wax and some chanclas. You know, it was... It was scary. But she looked fierce, speech ready. I'm gay. It's pretty gay. It's pretty obvious, you know, with my flamboyant tendencies. I'm either dating dudes or teaching kids how to count, you know, like I might be a Muppet, I don't know. It's the subtle homophobia that gets me. You know, every time I go to the doctor, they always ask me, Aaron, do you engage in any risky homosexual behavior? Risky homosexual behavior. They want to know if I'm having gay sex. And I am not. So for me, risky homosexual behavior happens when Uber Eats sends me a discount code. Because this homo's at risk of getting dessert. It's tough. It's tough because I have to go to the doctor a lot. I have a panic disorder. I know, it's so sad. I found out, though, I had a panic disorder in Louisiana, which is probably the worst state for mental health, you know? I tried to get therapy, and the only therapy they provided me was conversion. And it worked. What's up, ladies? I am trying to date. I was dating this guy for a really long time. And it was going really well. And we planned a romantic getaway, this intimate getaway. And the day before we left, he broke up with me. I'm so sad. So like any good Hispanic, I couldn't cancel. So I just took my mom. And that's a really interesting way to find out I snore. My mom was like, Aaron, if you keep snoring like this, how am I gonna have grandchildren? I don't know, Mom. My seed was in that guy's butt. I don't think snoring's a problem. My mom really wants grandkids. She really wants grandkids. It's getting to a point now where she's sending me pictures of kids like their houses for sale, you know? She's like, look at this one. A little bit of a fixer-upper, but has good bones. And I'm like, Mom, you need to return that kid to the daycare. The police are looking for you. You need help. I know a good therapist in Louisiana. They're gonna get you straight. I think I'm single because no one gave me the talk. They only gave me the straight talk. No one told me, they told me about the birds and the bees. No one told me about the unicorn and Elton John. No one taught me how to have, sex. No one taught me, You can't just do it, A lot of ways, sex is like moving out of an apartment, okay? I need 30 days notice. I have to get all my crap out first. Oh, come on, that was pretty good. And usually it does take about 2 strong men to help me finish. Oh, God, I work with kids. It's true, I'm a speech therapist. Yeah, this is how I talk, ma'am. Those kids don't have any chance, They all gotta come out sounding gay. I don't know what to do, They're gonna finish speech therapy with a lisp, I love the idea of a mom picking her kid up and she's like, how was speech today? And he's like, it was house down boots. Yes, God, mama. Like, oh, Billy, you didn't stutter once, Proud of you. Hey guys, my name is Aaron Michaels. This has been a lot of fun. Please give it up for yourself. Have a good day. Thank you.
Keep it going, folks, for Aaron Michaels. Yes. All right, folks. I am so excited to bring up this next comedian. This comedian here is a very good friend of mine. She is like family. We started comedy together like 12, 13 years ago. She is so inspiring to me. She is a pillar of the Houston community. I want you to start clapping right now for my friend. Start clapping right now, my friend, Nitra. Nitra.
Oh my gosh, one more time. Give it up for everybody y'all saw tonight, man. Oh, this is great, man, great. Listen, he just introduced me plain. I want y'all to know this is not my first time appearing on television, okay? If anybody watches Fox 26 with Isaiah Carey, I am on Isaiah Factor a couple of times a year. Now, this is my real claim to fame right here. Anybody watch the show Chicago PD? Chicago PD? What about Empire? You remember the show Empire? You're so beautiful. Remember? Okay, so I was on an episode of Empire. Yes, thank you. Oh my God, it was such an experience. Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna do my part so y'all can remember the scene, okay? If anybody watched Empire, it consists of Taraji P. Henson, it consists of Taye Diggs. I even got a chance to work with Felicia Rashad, AKA Mrs. Huxtable, okay? Oh, I was so starstruck, okay? So the scene I was on is when Taye Diggs, AKA D'Angelo, asked Taraji P. Henson, AKA Cookie, to marry him, okay? So I'm gonna do my part. I played a hairdresser, so I'm gonna do my part. Y'all ready? All right. That was it. That was my part. Thank you. Thank you. I spent 16 hours on set. I just knew I was gonna be on TV, okay? And all they did was pan the back of my ass, okay? If ass seen on TV was a person, it would be me, okay? Like, I thought I made it. I made t-shirts for the family of my butt. Like, it was my Facebook profile picture for months. Thank y'all so much for supporting us in comedy, Y'all staring at me, yes, I am a bald woman. Yes, thank you, I walk these streets every day. Rejecting men, okay? Men are so disrespectful to me, you know what I'm saying? Since I'm bald, I had a man grab me and lick my head from the tip all the way down the back of my neck. Now, I was quasi-turned on, but also I was mad too, because his spit stunk. Like, you ain't got no business licking nobody's head and you got a broken tooth in the back of your mouth. Like, I was kind of turned on, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But until I was like, ooh, I had a man walk up to me and tell me I was sexy. In the midst of doing so, he grabbed me by the back of my neck like I was a pit bull puppy, okay? I'm standing there and he's like, ooh, you sexy. I was like, let me go, sir. People keep apologizing to me about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Like, I know she's bald and I'm bald. We both have alopecia. And the only thing that means is we have our daddy hairline. That's all that means, you know? People keep apologizing to me. Coming up to me in Aldi. I'm so sorry about what happened. Now listen, I will say this. When I'm dressed down, no makeup, no nothing, I can look a little iffy, a little terminal, you know? I was in Aldi minding my business, had a mask on, some sweats, looking a little terminal. I ain't gonna front. It was a bad previous night. And this man just comes up to me and he's like, let me help you. You look weary. I was like, okay. Now he was a white man, so I was thinking the Lord was giving me reparations because he walked through the store following me, picking up all my groceries, okay? He picked up 2 cases of water. He picked out my bell peppers, my fruit. We got to the register. He paid for my stuff. I was like, oh my God, this is so awesome. Thank you. He walked me to the car, put my stuff in the car, and I was like, okay, thank you. Let me give you something. And he said, no. The only thing I would like is your signature, Mr. Charles Barkley. I think. Give me the damn pen, sir. Man, it's crazy, man. It is so crazy. You know, a lot of things are happening in my life, man. Like, I am a new mom, so it's like, thank you, all the parents. 1 month, and listen, I did it an unconventional way. I adopted, you know what I mean? Because the Lord blessed me to have a little something, so I wanted to help a being, you know what I mean? And you know, when you adopt, they check everything. They check your credit, they check where you live, they check your finances. I was like, y'all doing all this to adopt a puppy? Like, what are y'all doing? So y'all don't respect dog moms is what y'all saying? Like, yes, I adopted a puppy. That makes me a dog mom, okay? Now, I went to a pet store to get this animal. I adopted a Boston Terrier. Oh, they are so cute. You know, they got the little frowny face. Now, upon Googling, no one told me that their frowny face is a birth defect. So here it is, I thought I adopted a perfectly healthy dog, and turns out my dog has Down syndrome. Like, this is not, okay, so. He's cute though, he's so cute. Y'all really have to see him, okay? Like, he is an adorable Boston Terrier, like, I love him to death. I'm potty training, you know? And that's the hard part, trying to potty train somebody. You know, he's got it, he's learning, he's good. Except for when we outside walking, he only poops in people's yard who in the yard. I'm like, listen, you can't poop in their yard, they're there, because that's gonna mean I have to pick it up. Like, I'm that parent, I only pick it up if somebody outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, or if I see the cameras in your front yard, I'm like, how you doing? Or at least I appear I'm picking it up. I put my hand in the bag and reach down and grab a handful of grass. That's a poop pickup hack. This dog got me doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, you know, he's a puppy, so he destroys stuff. I saw him destroy one of those little pee-pee pads. And I was kind of mad. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. And then I was looking like, but he was so creative. Oh my God, look at the little pieces. So I super glued everything to a poster board and hung it up in his room like I'm a true parent. All right, they don't like dog moms in here. That's fine. That's fine. They don't care about my joy. You know, it doesn't even matter, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm a single dog mom, and it's hard in these streets. You know, I changed my profile on my dating site saying that I'm a single mom, you know. And men, they love women with children until they find out it's a dog I'm talking about. And they're like, ma'am, you are not a mom. I was like, sir, this dog, I feed it every day. I clean up his poop every day. I pay money for this dog. That's mine, you know. Like, did you know that you can finance a dog? I did. I financed a dog. I did. I went to the pet store. The people said the dog cost $4,000. She judged me. I felt like she racially stereotyped me because she was like, you do know we have finance options. I was like, heifer, I got the money, but what you can do is go get them loan papers so that way I ain't got to spend all mine today. What they don't tell you is, listen, you can't play with white people and dogs and animals. You see what they did to Michael Vick, okay? In this paperwork, they said if I defaulted on the dog loan, they was gonna make me register as a pedophile. They said if I defaulted on this loan, I couldn't eat a corn dog, I can't eat a hot dog, can't go raw dog, I can't do nothing to do with a dog. Yeah, you can finance a dog. He will be mine in 2032. It's crazy, man. It is so crazy. You know, like I said, I'm single and I'm striving to get married because I come from a 2-parent household. My parents been married for 46 years, guys. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. You know, they only been separated for 25 of those 46 years. I'm trying to figure out what they doing. Like, I asked my dad, I was like, what are you doing? He was like, your mom nagged all the time. And yeah, that's true. I asked my mom, I was like, what are you doing? She was like, your father was in the military. And I'm waiting on him to die so I can get a severance package. I was like, ooh, Mom, that's a little edgy, you know. She waiting on my daddy. They got the real life Survivor going on in my household, you know. It's crazy. My mom actually cashed in last October. They ain't no awe. My dad told me he wanted to be cremated. Cremated. Which was fine by me because he didn't have no money. You know, they wanted to charge $7,000 to cremate this man. I was like, to set somebody on fire? I was like, we from Louisiana. I'm gonna pick him up and we gonna have a bonfire and a crawfish ball. That's about $300 right there, you know. My dad told me he wanted to be cremated because he wanted a preview of where he was going. I said, that's bad when you know you're going to hell, okay? Like, they wanted to charge me $500 for a 2-foot urn. 2-foot urn? I was like, my dad was 5'4". This urn is for Shaq, okay? I was like, technically 5'4". All we need is 3 Crown Royal bags and we can pack his butt up. Pack him on up out of here. It's crazy, man. I lost my dad and my boyfriend in the 2-month time span. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, you know. I've been having reality moments that he's gone, you know. Like, I was, you know, feeling a little down one day. I decided to log on to Netflix and watch a movie to take my mind off of thinking about him, and I went to log in, and I couldn't log in. I forgot he paid for the subscriptions. No more Stars. No more Netflix. No Hulu. I miss that man. Oh, man, there's so much going on. Britney Spears' kids hate her. Like, I don't know, these kids are rich. Why do you hate Britney Spears? You want me to tell you why they hate Britney Spears? Because she's always on TikTok in her underwear, dancing, okay? Like, Britney's always, I'm a slave. They embarrassed. If you don't sit down, Britney, like, that's horrible. I feel bad for her, because her kids hate her. Like, Britney Spears' kids hate her like the Menendez brothers hated their parents. Like, man, you know, this is gonna be on the weed channel, they said. You got any marijuana smokers in the building? Well, I should have led with that. Wait a minute. smoke marijuana, man. You know what? In 2022, they call it flower now, which is dope to me because my florist is off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go to the florist and get a couple of flowers. You know, what kind of flowers you like? I like indicas. You know, I tried to fast from marijuana for Lent. You know, I gave it up. I was like, I'm gonna fast for. Well, let me correct that. I didn't try to fast from marijuana. I fasted from buying marijuana. Okay, I can still smoke. I just couldn't spend my money on it, if you know what I mean. You know. But let me tell you how good God is. 40 days, I gave it up. I never got so much free weed in my life. I was like, God is so good. Thank you. Now I'm back on the wagon because those 40 days is up, okay? Now I can spend my bread on it, and I do. But I have to slow down because too much stuff happens to me when I smoke. Like, you know, you get like side effects, like memory loss. Like I remember I was a little extra on the flower one time that I was driving and forgot somebody was in the car with me, and it scared the daylights out of me, okay? Like I had to pull over and have a conversation with myself. I'm shaking, I'm like trembling, and I was like, girl, you have got to quit driving Uber when you high because these people. One time I forgot the people were in the back seat and went through the drive-thru at McDonald's and ordered a McFlurry. And then it scared me because I'm all like, yeah, man, let me get a McFlurry. And the lady said, and I was like, oh, hey, girl, do you want something? She was like, yeah, I'll take a number 9. I was like, whoa, 9, a number 9. This is an Uber pool. Your ride is $3. I'm in the deficit right now. You know what I'm saying? But I went ahead and bought it because I didn't want to mess up my ratings, you know. Got the food, gave it to her. I get ready to drive off. My app says, boom, you've arrived. This helper worked at McDonald's, okay? I know, we could have used her discount, right? Yeah, I'm just joking. I do not drive for Uber, okay? I do drive high, though, but not for Uber. It's for Lyft, okay? No, I'm just... I be getting abundance of free marijuana. I had a girlfriend go to Vegas. Anybody been to Vegas before? Ugh. She snuck weed back from Vegas. I was all like, how do you do that? I've snuck edibles back. Like, how do you sneak marijuana back? She said, I'm old school, girl. I did it the old school way. Y'all know where I'm going. Sis wrapped it in saran wrap. And whoop, stuck it up the vajayjay. And then she said, do you want to smoke? Hell no, I don't want to smoke. I don't smoke coochie kush, ma'am. I don't know if your labia is an indica or a sativa. How am I going to feel smoking this stuff, you know? Am I going to have the munchies? Am I going to be sleepy? Like, I'm lying, I smoked it. Didn't I say it was free? An abundance of free marijuana? You know, I heard you put fire on it and sanitizes it, so I was good to go. Yeah? Yeah, man, there's a lot going on in the world. I'm a dog mom. Britney Spears having a hard time with her kids. Rapper Mystical is up for his 3rd rape charge. 3rd, how you get 3 rape charges? 3. Oh, he did it. Oh, he did it. The proof is in the pudding. He got a song called Danger. Listen. Oh, he did it. It's in his lyrics. It's in his, he said, I came in the room with in my hand. Mystical did that shit, I'm telling you. He got a whole song. I can't say the whole word, but it's the song is called Vagina Crook. Now, he got 3 rape charges with a song called Vagina Crook. Sir, yes, you are. You are telling all your business. You know, it was crazy to hear the story because it was with a lady that he's supposed to be in a relationship with. And I was like, dang, is that rape if you're in a relationship? I was like, nobody ever had like rough sex before? like breaking and entering sex? Like, I'm the only one that played Mr. Please Don't Rape Me, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ever played rape in here. Y'all are some lames. Y'all are some lames. Or should I say y'all never played vagina crook in here? Oh, it's a lot going on in this world, man. I'm trying to change my diet. You know, I went to the doctor and they told me, they keep telling me, you too heavy, you need to lose 30 pounds. I was like, sir, I'm here for glasses. Why are you talking to me about my weight? You know, I go to XieXie, so they're all on the same network. So they send an email to every doctor to tell me that I'm fat. I don't care what doctor I go to at XieXie, they lead with, you fat. So one doctor tried to write me some prescription for diet pills, and I was with it. I was like, what, you gonna give me some old school Fen, some good old Adderall? Like, Adderall is a dietary supplement if you didn't know. But I had a problem with the instructions because the instructions said, take 2 pills twice a day and eat sensibly. Listen, if I could eat sensibly, I wouldn't need to take your 2 pills, sir. Like, he told me to put more greens in my system. I was like, sir, I already have a florist. How green? And the final straw was, they told me to join the gym. And I took heed to it, and I went on a gym tour. You know, I went to different gyms trying their amenities. I started with LA Fitness. I can't play with LA Fitness. Everybody comes with muscles, okay? You will not fat shame me as I get my thick self in this pool, okay? Like, so I went to Fitness Connection, which was pretty cool until it was like some unsanitary stuff going on. Yeah, it was bad. Like, I was waiting on the machine. You know the machine, you do this on, you get that little thigh meat together, and the chick was on the machine. And I was waiting, we made eye contact. Like, I got next. She said, okay. So as she looks at me and is convinced to get off the machine, and as I'm walking towards her, when she stands up, it looked like her vagina took a breath on the seat. Like, I was like, ooh, since you gonna leave that snail trail on the seat, ma'am, like, you're not gonna wipe it off? No. People work out in here, fellas, y'all giggling, but I be seeing the W prints y'all leave on the seats. Some of y'all got big W's and some got little where we throw W's, you know. But I found my gym. I go every day. It's open 24 hours. I joined Planet Fitness. For $9.99 a month, you could still be fat, okay? I am an advocate, okay? Listen, I joined Planet Fitness on a Tuesday, and I swear they had a taco spread for Taco Tuesday at the front register. And here I am signing up, looking at grown men riding a bike, eating a taco. I didn't judge. I fixed my taco and went and walked on the treadmill, okay? Like, they was free. They was free. $9.99 a month. I can fool with them. You know, they wanted me to get the black card membership, which I had an attitude about. Don't sell me something I can't use. You know, I'm thinking black card, maybe we got black amenities. You know what I'm saying? But they don't. You got the massage chairs. You got the massage bed. And then they got the tanning bed. I was like, well, what am I gonna do with a tanning bed, ma'am? She was like, well, black people tan. I said, yeah, it's called just walking outside, okay? It's called I woke up like this, you know, like. Yeah, the gym is pretty cool, though. I'm working it out. I got the dog. The dog got me walking. And since he got the little frown face, he real judgy, so I quit eating as much because his crate is by the kitchen. So every time I go to the kitchen, his little frowny face is looking at me like, your fat self eating again, huh? I go out the kitchen, I go back in the kitchen. He was like, why do you get to eat 6 times a day and I only eat at 6 and 6? Like, this dog is judging me, y'all. He is judging me, but I love him to death, man. I love him to death. You know, like, I'm an auntie as well. And that's how I got started in stand-up comedy. Like, I was a stay-at-home auntie. You know what a stay-at-home auntie is? Your sister that don't got no job, that watch your kids. That was me. That was me for 18 months until I got fired. And I know you're like, how you get fired from being a stay-at-home auntie? I'm gonna tell you. My sister didn't like my curriculum. She didn't like that we watched Young and the Restless, okay? I was like, listen, everybody watched Young and the Restless, okay? My mama's mama watched Young, and Victor Newman been alive for all those mamas, okay? Thank you. Now, that's not what got me fired. What got me fired is we used to watch Maury. That's what got me fired, because the little 18-month-old was in that repeat phase all the time. And every time people would come over to the house, she'd jump out, "You are not the father! You are not the father!" My sister was like, "My baby going to school." Man, I got money. I be spending money on stupid stuff like a $4,000 dog. I bought one of them little Roomba vacs, the little floor vacs. Listen, that is the laziest piece of $400. Between me being lazy and the floor vac being lazy, I had to hire a Mexican cleaning lady. Like, this is crazy. I love Diana. The little floor vac, that thing is lazy. Like, it'll see the paper on the floor, walk up to it and say, "Nope, I'm not picking that up today." And then it'll go spin in the corner for a few seconds, turn back around, walk up to another piece of, just don't pick up nothing. I spent $400 on this thing. I ain't got nothing else to do with my money. Between $4,000 dog, the Roomba, and eyelashes, I'm just saying. Tired of people calling me Charles Barkley. I gotta wear these things all the time. Man, it's crazy, man. I'm so excited because, you know, I am an auntie and my nieces are biracial. They are mixed with Mexican and black, okay? Yes, man. Man, they some beautiful little Latinos. Latinos, you know. You know, like, it's crazy because, you know, my sister's black and my brother-in-law is Hispanic, and they had a baby naming ceremony. And I was like, listen, this baby is biracial. Listen, if you're going to have biracial kids, you need to name them something that fits their biraciality. Is that a word, biraciality? It is now, right? Okay. So you're like, okay, so we had the party, and so everybody was to put names in the thing, and we read them out, and we pick names, okay? People was out of control. You could tell who the black names came from, okay? Somebody put Devontae off up in there, and I was like, Devontae Rodriguez, that don't sound right. Somebody put Jaheim Rodriguez, what? Beyonce Rodriguez, wait a minute, these black people, please. Travion Rodriguez, like, listen, you gotta pick a good name, you know? And on the Hispanic side, they was giving good names, you know? They was giving names like Giselle, just like regular everyday names, you know? And then they finally decided on a unisex name. They named her Jessie. Jessie Rodriguez. I was like, this little girl ain't gonna never have a problem finding a job, okay? Because Jessie Rodriguez sounds hireable, but Jaheim Rodriguez, not so much, you know? Life is funny, man. It's totally funny. Totally funny. Listen, I'm gonna end on this because
Keep going.
see, what he not gonna do is pump me up on my Lizzo moment when my stomach got on TV. That's not what he not gonna do. Lizzo got me feeling like I can wear my stomach out. Shout out to any big girls in the building. I don't care. I don't care you don't like it. Don't look, okay? Because it's here, okay? I'm tired of tucking it, okay? Just let it be free, you know? Amen. Let it be free. I don't care no more. Lizzo got me feeling myself, okay? It's not to the point where I'm turning my butt up in the camera and shaking it, but I'm damn near there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Just 10 more pounds. 10 more pounds. I got to get this little part of my slope in my back together. 10 more pounds. It's coming. It is coming. It is coming, man. I've been trying to date, and it's crazy, man, because, you know, I got a mom that's on my neck to get married. You know, she don't like that I'm on dating websites because I call myself a meal hustler. I'll go on a date with anybody. I don't care. To get anything free, a coffee, a scone, an enchilada plate, I'm going on a date. I went on a date with a dude with a little hand that had 3 fingers and a possible on it, okay? Now, I didn't see the hand because he had it propped in his pocket all night. He went in to put his arm around me and them 3 crinkle fries was on my shoulder. I almost lost my religion. I will never eat crinkle fries again, okay? My mama think because I'm going out on dates with men every night that I'm sleeping with all of them. And I had to tell her, Mama, the one I'm sleeping with, I ain't even dating him. Y'all gonna get this in the car when y'all go home, man. Y'all know what I'm saying? Some serious Netflix and chill. Like I had a dude invite me over for Netflix and chill, and Buddy didn't even have a TV, okay? He was like, we can watch it on my Galaxy phone. What the? Sir, I got diabetes. I can't see that little ass screen. I had to tell him, I was like, man, listen, if you want me to watch that, you're gonna have to fire that joint up so my glaucoma can focus. So I don't like dating young men. Young men ain't never got nothing in their apartment. All Buddy had was an air mattress. Right, pressed up against the wall, and my high self just leaned on the wall watching Black Panther on his phone. Damn, that's crazy. Y'all, man, listen. I got wasted. We start fooling around on this air mattress. Listen. Has anybody ever got busy on the air mattress? Like, ooh, that's some struggle love, okay? Listen. Buddy had hardwood floors, okay? Hardwood floors. We getting busy on the air mattress in old school missionary style. And this air mattress folded up like a hard shell taco, right? So we in the middle. It's horrible. But it got adventurous. It got adventurous. I wrapped my legs around him and rolled on top. And I started riding. Now listen, these knees ain't what they used to be. Once I sit down, I do the hover round. I just sit and I scoot all. Like I scooted for 650 square feet, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I scooted like an Aladdin carpet on this thing. Like as I'm scooting, the air mattress is just scooting all over the apartment, okay? I'm in the kitchen. I'm in the back room. I am all over this apartment. Like I was on some Lil Jon stuff with my scoot. I scooted from the window to... I see a lot of y'all that had struggle love sex. Okay. Y'all know about the air mattress, man. Y'all know about the air mattress. That's dope. They still laughing. That's so crazy. They over there, girl, one time. Did it till the air went out and you had to hit the button and blow it back up. Like that's some serious ridage right there. That's ridage. He didn't even have the good one. He had the one that looked like it was a raft in the pool. He was like, my knees was all, I had plastic burn, not rug burn. I had plastic burn. All right, for real, I'm gonna end on this, okay? Now, being a stand-up comic, my uncles always called me with jokes. And these are the most dirtiest, raunchiest jokes that they could find, right? And I'm like, listen, I am your niece, not your nephew. I don't wanna hear these jokes. But one uncle told me a joke and it stuck. And I'm gonna tell it to y'all tonight, okay? Now, it's a little racy, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. I don't care what y'all think, okay? So, Jesus. Oh, okay, y'all judging already, okay? I need y'all to open y'all mind up. Jesus and Moses were kicking it on a rock one day. Moses said, Jesus, I remember when I parted the Red Sea. And Jesus said, that's nice, but I walked on water. Moses said, I walked on water too. Jesus said, yeah, you came to me. I told you to come to me. And he was like, you right. I want to see you walk on water today. Jesus said, fine, I'm going to do that. Jesus got up, dusted his robe off, started walking towards the water, feet swishing in the water, and he stops by mid-calf. He looks back at Moses and he lifts his foot up and he steps to place it on the water, but his foot goes through. And so he's looking down like, what is going on? So he lifted the other foot up, put it on top of the water, and instead of staying there, it went straight through. So he's like, what is going on? He looked back at Moses, and Moses is just cracking up laughing. And Jesus is like, what is so funny? Moses said, Jesus, the first time you walked on water, you didn't have those holes in your feet. All right, y'all, I'm Nitra. Thank y'all so much. Have a good night.
Oh my God. Come on, keep it going for Nitra. Nitra. Woo! Man, I feel so bad for putting my parents on that air mattress now whenever they visit. I feel so bad. But maybe that's how I was conceived, so it's all good. Hey, y'all, we're going to keep...
Like the bass come out, there.